Hey guys, Blakey here. This video is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. It's kind of an experiment, see if I like making them. So, yeah, anyway, to the actual concept of the video. I just want to preface what I'm saying here by, I actually used to be a huge fan of merkmusic before this whole thing, but, since, like, about Black Ops 4, I started to, like, see a dip in how he actually made his content. The first issue I've had with Mark nowadays is that he seems to think every single Call of Duty should be kind of more of a Modern Warfare 2 slash COD 4 game. Now, I don't think that's inherently bad, and I understand that he has nostalgia for those games because those were his first. That was the era that he started playing Call of Duty. But he goes to the point of complaining about things like the modern score streak system, where like he'll say that the only reason the large number of score streaks that work is in like Modern Warfare 2 because at least when you get the nuke, it's over. But that just doesn't make sense because obviously score streaks are the best thing to happen to Call of Duty. And by the way, I'm talking more about BO2 score streaks, not really the garbage that they introduced in Cold War. Those are bad. But that just leads into he just doesn't seem to enjoy playing Call of Duty anymore as it is. Like he just ignores some of the more important introductions that are actually good. Like he hated Call of Duty World War II. Like he actually despised it. I think he thinks it's probably one of the worst Call of Duty games, but he at least played through it for the whole year and actually gave it a chance. I saw it in like BO4. He completely forgot that that was like a thing that existed. Like actually playing the game, like he barely played that game, and when he did, it was just him whining about the entire time. And sometimes it was when he like added a braiding character and shit like that that just rubbed me the wrong way. It was weird and I didn't like it that much. So like BO4 is really when it started dipping, and the show the biggest version of like this moment where he just doesn't want to like a game is in BO4 he would complain that there wasn't like a crossbow, but when they added the crossbow he complained that it wasn't good enough. Like he would bring up that in Black Ops 1 there was always there was a crossbow and a ballistic knife. In Black Ops 2 they carried it over. In Black Ops 3 they made the NX Shadowclaw. But when they brought it into Black Ops 4 through supply drops, which was admittedly a garbage and shitty thing, he just kind of let it. He just got it and then complained about it. It wasn't like something he was happy to get in the game. He just said it was bad and shouldn't have been in the game in the first place, which is stupid. Um, and if you go check his most recent video, as of the time of recording this video, he thinks that there's no point in adding a crossbow into Black Ops Cold War at all, which completely goes against what he said in, say, like again, Black Ops 4. He just says that the crossbows don't matter anymore because they'll never top the NX Shadowclaw, which is kind of stupid to bring up that the NX because the NX Shadowclaw was like a garbage entirely thing with like, it wasn't garbage for obviously, but it was actually completely broken through supply drops. So that was a thing about it. And I guess now he thinks that every crossbow should be semi-auto, even though that makes absolutely no sense. um, while I'm here, I'm just gonna bring up and then Modern Warfare came out. I don't know why I said that, but like in Modern Warfare, he played through the game normally. It was a very normal play. Like he complained about camping, which is just something I'll get to later, but there wasn't like this era of he despised it. He just didn't enjoy it as much as earlier Call of Duty games. Now, I don't say I despise that Modern Warfare. It's not a bad game. It's just not what I would appreciate out of a Call of Duty game. So I never really played it that much. But the way he treats Cold War compared to Modern Warfare is pretty unfair. Like, he complains about the serious amount of camping in Cold War, But Modern Warfare's camping was so much worse. Like, not that the footage that I'm doing in the background supports this, but like the actual game itself plays fine comparatively. But the reason he thinks there's so much camping is because he only plays Hardcore Nuketown. And Hardcore Nuketown, I don't know if you know this, is kind of where people go to grind gun camos and shit like that. So obviously there's gonna be more camping involved in a game of Hardcore Nuketown. Just that's just how it's gonna happen. He fully admits that he doesn't play much else, which is just kind of crazy to me because like Cold War honestly offers a lot more game modes than just obviously hardcore Nuketown supplies. There's the gunfights and stuff like that. Uh, Honestly, gunfight in this game isn't that good, but it exists. And he plays zombies apparently, but he hasn't played through the campaign, which is just sad. Like he hasn't even gave the campaign a chance. So that just kind of annoys me for some reason. But yeah. The final thing I have to say about Merc's recent content, which has really, really got on my nerves, is that he has this like petition to hate camping, which is totally okay. Like everyone should hate campers. Campers suck. Like no one likes getting killed by a camper, which is ironic because that's exactly what happened in the clip as I showed it. But he just doesn't hate. He just doesn't have a definition of camping that makes sense. Like if you stop moving at any point in time in a Call of Duty game, apparently you're camping. Like he said it in one of his Modern Warfare videos. I think it was like he even admits to this being an issue where like he says this is kind of like me with camping. Like if you stop moving because you see a little red dot on your UAV and you want to use that to your advantage because you know they're pushing you, he'll mark that as camping even though it quite clearly isn't. Like say you're turning a corner ADS because, you know, that's just kind of a thing you have to do sometimes. He'll mark you as more being of a super super sweaty idiot instead of just pointing out that that's probably what a lot of people are going to do anyway. And it gets obscenely annoying. Like, especially, it wouldn't be as much of an issue, but he does it in literally almost every video. Like, I guarantee you, you could go to Merc's channel right now, click on a random video, and 9 times out of 10, you will get something along the lines of him complaining about camping at some point in the video. It doesn't matter if he's playing his Modern Warfare, if he's playing Modern Warfare 2, IWX type shit, if he's playing COD 4, it doesn't, if he's playing Cold War, if he's playing Modern Warfare. Hell, if he's playing Black Ops 3 for the Xbox 360, he complains about camping being an issue in the it's just not an entertaining prospect to watch the same video over and over again. It really is that similar. And kind of just unfun to witness. But with that, I'm running out of time, and I don't know how to end the video. I'll just state that I still like a good majority of merkmusic's content. He's not a horrible person or anything like that, but I just his content is dipped, and I'm scared what's going to happen later to the future. But that being, Blakey out.